Well, hopefully there is some more people for the next one. There is indeed. Tire wear and fuel times 2 again. Well, this one is gonna be 2 times full tank. Well, +2 is something at least. Well, register. And I will be back in a couple of minutes. we are back. Yeah, I now realize that there is F124 release day. Luckily, there is at least one split of people like me who don't care at all about it. Ah, we have... No, we don't have a setup. This is the fixed one. Where did I drive it? Well... Big lag. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna crash. Okay, it's not crashing. Good. Supposedly, reading 4 is on the low side. And 5. I did a mistake again. Oh well. Oh, headlights are now required. Interesting. Okay, let's get some feeling for this car then. Wait, was this the combination that we have driven last time? I think it was, but it was fixed setup in beginner. Hello, Mariusz. Oh, my mic was away. Yeah, hello, if you have not heard, welcome to the stream. And hello, Bormix. Yeah, I suppose I should be streaming F124 or something. But well, I need to do, or I like to do some LMP races, and this has been the only day this week that I can do it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I had a bit of a break before and moved the mic away. And it's quite sensitive. So 8 minutes of quali, and it's times to fuel. It's going to be ultra slow if I try to fuel up for the whole session. So well, let's see if there is some fast people in there. Audio from the mic only goes to the left. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know. Yeah, I can see that. What is this? Yeah, it's only the left channel. Wait, what? Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know what... Why is he doing that? Not sure where is this stereo and mono setting. Maybe here? Oh, it's set to stereo. That's a first for me. I changed absolutely nothing in the settings. And it's only going to the left one. But the cable is fine. The other cable into PC is fine as well. Oh well. I'll try to find a setting when I can. That's quite deep. One green, one purple, and another purple. Still 48 is not really too fast. Oh, feels a little bit slippery today for some reason. slightly better lap. Actually, I have fuel for one more. But let's see how tires behave since they're on +2 wear. ×2, I mean. That apex is so annoying, and then there is quarter of screen covered by the pillar. It makes it even worse. And I'm happy to cry about it every time I come to this track with this car. But oh well. Well, not an improvement, but looks like nobody else is really improving as well. What was the fuel usage? 5.9-ish. Calculator time. But what's the fuel size? Fuel tank size? 63. That will be 10 laps. The race is going to be 18. No way that it's 19. Could be 17 even. Yeah, so that's gonna be full tank start. Then some fuel is burned by the short run to the start-finish straight, with the brake warming and so on. It's gonna be 10 times 5.9, so okay, 40, 42 to add at the pit stop. And the medium tires should easily make it for a double stint. We actually have 2 splits here, nice. Okay, so why is this? Why is this mono?
Ladies and gentlemen, please start your engines.
I don't know. It all looks... Oh. Oh. So... Welcome back. Funny story. I had to make it mono. I ticked mono. And now it's fine. Why? Why suddenly? Okay, anyway. Problem solved. Yeah, I really wonder what happened in OBS. I mean, what stereo? Why? It's just one mic, like doesn't distinguish between left and right. It always worked, but now it suddenly needs to be set to mono. Either way, it's open set, so my TC settings stayed like they should have. So pit stop will be no tire change, and fuel will be, I forgot, 8 times 5.9. Wait, what? I thought I had set 7 before. Okay, 47, 48. Driving too slow under yellow. Alright. Wait, the start line is quite early here, right? Oh, yeah. Relatively clean driving behind. Good to see. I don't know why I'm doing that on that Apex. Just cannot get it correctly. Luckily the exit was good enough, but I had at least some overspeed. Now I'm a bit sad that I didn't put very high graphical settings, because that sunset would have looked gorgeous now. I think I forgot to open up the brake ducts or something. Or close them down, because it feels like that there is no temp in the brakes into turn 1. Where is that? Okay, I see. I wanted to check the brake temps. Let's see how they go across the start-finish straight. Well, they're not cooling too fast. 300... Yeah, 300 Celsius. I guess it was just lap 1 issue or something. Finally the apex. Hey, also, so in the setup I actually have 79% brake pressure. I think there have been some updates, like as the car was ported from RF2 to LMU, surely the suspension had been adjusted and also the brake performance. Because then the default setup now has 75 and it's easily capable of tire lockup even with 75%. So I increased it to 79 just because it felt like I can in some occasions use the extra braking power. Like beginning of high speed, not bumpy braking zones, where you can initially stamp on the brake and then quickly release it. I guess I should or could have done last to first challenge because it's like 10 LMPs and 10 GTEs in this split. But one can never know how fast the top opponent is, and then one can miss a very nice race. And then the battles for P8 and P7 and P6 are usually trivial and not really worth having, but the battle between P1 and P2 is always exciting. So I guess the target for this race is just to get the feeling of this car again and try to figure out what the issues are. If I can click something in the setup that it's maybe a bit better than next time. Although in the long term this car is not on the actual 2024 grid, so most goal is purely to enjoy the sim racing. Actually, the balance is pretty good. Just need to be very careful with what I do with the brake. That's a cut? Okay. Well, it went green. I put TC to max, but it's still not cutting in at all, feels like. Yeah, now it kind of did something, but in a weird way, like on-off. I wonder if the GTEs are able to make this race in one fuel tank. They normally can go like up to 1 hour. And then Bahrain is a track where you have a lot of opportunity to lift and coast. And yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's ×2 fuel. Quite a lot better balance now that I moved to brake bias. It's gonna be a cut. Oh, it's that pit entry bug again. Or did somebody actually box? I remember one time we did the VC weekly race here, every second lap. When I was in the middle of that right hairpin in sector 2, I heard the pit lane horn. The tires are actually wearing quite fast. Front left is going to be below 60%. But if the wear is a copy-paste from R Factor 2, then it can go another stint. I guess if this was a competitive environment, I would have boxed now to avoid the traffic. Let's not forget to box. What is this guy doing? I was 61 across the line. Hopefully no problems with that. $30 for the fuel. Oh well, it's full tank, so it's gonna take time. Well, not really full tank, but almost full tank. No penalty, nice. Thirty seconds of refueling for 8 laps, that's like 4 seconds per lap worth. Then I guess ideal strat would be to save for at least 11 laps, save 4 seconds. Sounds doable. Yeah, I suppose that's what the P1 and P2 currently have been doing, but P2 disconnected. I wonder if these tires now are still capable of doing fastest lap. What's the percentage? 71. Well, I'll try to do a clean lap next time. Well, that front left for sure has significantly less grip than when it was fresh. What are the LEDs under the speedometer? Oh, you mean this? It's oh, what's it called? It's Sim Browse. Yeah, it's from Grid Engineering, like the company that works with SimLab as well. Well, the same company that produced this steering wheel. Well, it's basically just extra LEDs that can show anything, but currently they are programmed to, like, these 3 green things will turn red now. Well, orange. These 3 are tire temp, and the other ones are slip angle. although RF2 does not export slip angle, but it exports like lateral and longitudinal velocities from which you can estimate or like calculate slip angle. So I have that as a reference. I got them for the price for that Potaytona 10 hours event, like the first iRacing event that had rain apart from that usual online system of iRacing. And I'm just testing what they can do and what they are useful for. But it's flipped, like this one is from... Wow, okay. Okay. Nice one. 10 out of 10. So this one is for front left tire, and I have another one which you cannot see on the left side, which is then for front right tire, because I thought that when I'm turning right I'm gonna look on that side and I'm gonna think of what the outside front tire is doing. But as it stands, it would need to be a bit higher up. Like I'm looking here for the apex, and that's quite away from where the LEDs are, but I still get the colors. And the point of all of it is that I have issues with filling the front tires, starting a bit with RF2 new tire model and then even more in LMU. The rear is very, like FFB is very good from the rear, but the front is slightly weak. And then speaking of other sims, ACC does not have FFB from front at all. It just feels like there is only rear FFB, or that the rear is steering the car. It's feeling so weird, and iRacing is completely dead or like a sponge. So all the info that I can get visually is pretty good. But yeah, I'm still trying to test it and see if it's of any use. Even if it's not, it's always nice to have some flashy lights that do something just for fun. And there is just not enough grip to come close to fastest lap. Yeah, these tires are not like the hypercar tires. This is still the old tire model that's been copy-pasted from RF2. And that one peaks in lap 1. So shame that all the people are driving or watching F1 24 and there is less competition in LMU. I wanted to stream some... Yeah, he was reading the chat. You mean that guy who crashed on the main straight? Well, that reminds me of that one time when we were doing Le Mans 24, before Le Mans Virtual was a thing. And I reached for my water bottle on a straight, And before I managed to drink it, I was in the wall in the middle of a straight. But yeah, before that I wanted to say that I thought of streaming some old Assetto Corsa now that it's on LFM, because it's got like 10k daily players, but then I wonder how many of them are actually on LFM and how many of them are just doing some random servers. Yeah, LMU just feels like, I don't know, I want to just not drive it till the big June update. I hope that one is big enough that people get interested again. But things could be updated so much that, I mean, I don't know, I hope the GTEs and LMP get the new tires as well in June. They wrote about the tires slowly migrating from hypercars also to the other classes. So if that happens, then it's gonna be quite interesting in June. But till then, I mean, why drive and practice these cars if they are gonna handle completely differently in 1 month? So I thought of doing maybe some open wheelers in iRacing. As I watched that Indy 500, I was like, well, that's actually good fun. Way too long since I last drove an oval, so... But no time to take part in that Indy 500 actually. Because this weekend I have FSR WC on Sunday, and on Saturday there is that Trans Am historic racing. And I was so slow that I overfueled by a lap. Is that guy waiting for me to cross the line? Alright. Well, I will try to do one more. Oh, that tire weight is quite... like it's quite heavy when stationary. Nice. And the last race would actually be... well, not sure if the last... it depends. If there is only 10 cars or 15 cars, then maybe I will do one more, but if people stop watching F124 and join LMU, then maybe worth doing another one. Wait, what am I trying to do? GTE fixed. Okay. Well, I guess the intermediate splits, or like, yeah, intermediate races are a bit harder to fill up than the beginner ones. What do we have car selection wise? Mostly Ferraris. And I'm taking the Ferrari as well since I put it onto the thumbnail. And let's see what the results say. Valid laps. Oh, so if you get a cut calculation and even if you make it green, it's still counted as invalid lap. I mean, I guess that's fair enough. Quite some drivers in there. Okay, long time since I've driven the Ferrari. I mean, I guess just adjust the fuel, that's it. Oh, I guess fuel-wise, how much it's gonna burn? 7 liters. And it's one-shot quali as well, so... Need to get that one right. Oh, that fourth gear is so long. I guess I need to keep fourth for Tertre Rouge. What are those gear ratios? Crazy. Or is maybe the power peak very early and I need to shift earlier? I guess here I should just keep fifth gear. And here as well. I mean, I guess I can keep fifth gear everywhere. I remember from RF2 the shift point was actually very early, but it was still better to keep the higher gear if you could keep it until the next corner without running into the limiter. but not sure about these very long straights. I hope the server doesn't kick me out before I just test the entry into Porsche curves. Come on, 5 more seconds. Okay. That has been valuable info. Quite some drivers. I don't recognize anyone. Where are all the good old RF2 guys? No one trying to have some fun, all waiting for competitions to happen and practice for them. Easy win? Well, I need content. But let's see, maybe some of them have done 10, 20, 30 practice laps and actually know how to drive it. I'll just need to survive. I never reached the 4th chicanes, so no idea how much curb I can take and where to brake. Well, I don't know if the join event button became clickable because I went out and back again, or because the servers actually started when I was doing out and in. Why is Motec plugin beeping at me? That... okay. Wanted to say that doesn't mean anything good, but no crashes for now, so I guess all is fine. These one-shot Le Mans quali sessions are quite exciting, especially with these Ultra Esports GTE setups. You never know how much speed to actually carry and then at what point the rear snaps. But at least it doesn't chronically understeer. Yeah, this is a fourth gear corner. Either he was not going flat out all the time, or the aero draft or like aero push is not really that powerful. Or maybe the Porsche is slow on the straights. Porsche is slow on the straights, okay. I didn't know there was a shortcut that was that fast. Well, we are not making it for the next corner, so... Where is Aston? Was there an Aston in the garage? Oh, that balance is yeah, amazing. Very, very esports. I need to upshift to 6th at some point. That 5th is not good. A bit too oversteer in low speed. Like all the GTEs. Oh right, there is... wait, there is fuel... there is fuel map. I keep forgetting it with the GTEs. It could actually be worth a 10th around Le Mans with all the straights. That turn 1 braking zone is scary with any car. It just feels like you need to brake early, but then you lose a lot of time. You just need to push it on the brakes. But as soon as you try pushing it on the brakes, the rear will snap. At least it's very easy to make every apex with how good the front end is on this car. But then it's all about managing the rear and avoid it from killing you. I always get surprised how far beyond those dotted white lines one can go without any cut calculations. Green S1, purple S2. That means it can be quite tight. Although the second half of the lap is probably the scarier one. Somebody stole my purple S2. So I will need some more effort. Has a bit of aero, high speed understeer. That was not best. Purple for now. 53.0 does not sound fast though. Let's see what others are doing. Would be nice to have some sector coloring. Still P1. This guy messed up sector 1, but he was ultra fast in 2 and 3. Okay, what was the fuel usage? $6.25, and it's 20 minutes. The lap times will be, oh, that's gonna be very, what's that? 120 to 40 to 30 to 34. Should be 6 laps. But times 6.25.
Ladies and gentlemen, please start your engines.
Although I'm gonna take 40 because I braked quite early for some corners and maybe artificially lowered the fuel consumption. Well, P1 is nice. 9 splits. So many people in beginner, but almost nobody in intermediate. That's weird. So many Ferraris. And yeah, there are indeed 2 Astons. Nice. I like to have almost max DC and then a bit less power cut, although yeah, 2 was fine. It requires a bit more cut than the hypercars, but still on the low side is better, I think. What was with bias? I locked the rear more than front, right? I'm gonna put 1 click forward and anything else? A sip of water. Feels like I underfueled, but no, I mean it's... No, it should be good. It must be good. Now let's survive turn 1 and see how close the people behind get on the back straight. Wasn't P1 normally on the left? Wait, that's 2 cars on the left, oh dear. then there is yeah, a crashing car. And I had to return the position to the guy who crashed me. If that's the grey one. I had no chance, like I had to take maximum evading action. But it's alright, we have the tow. We have almost no damage. Actually, we don't have any damage. And it's a Ferrari party for 6 laps. Okay. What's the point of running me off the road there? And he kept running me off despite me having quite some overspeed and being already fully alongside. But alright. That was such an RF2 apex. Rotated it on the brakes, used the rear and straight line the exit. He's throwing the car in. I took it easy, lost a bit of time, but towards the exit of the SS his tires were completely overcooked. He's going quite fast. I thought for a moment he's not making that corner. Somehow he got it slowed. That's gonna be a nice tow. Actually, what are you doing? I'm too close for a nice tow. Oi. Well, I would need triple monitors to see, but looked like he kind of turned on me on the straight. Well, I never know where to overtake at Le Mans. Oh well, he's quite confident on his brakes. Let's see what the side draft does. I'm not ready to go wheel to wheel into Indianapolis. Oh dear. Okay, he is confident. Hi Jake, thank you for your statement. Oh, he's going for it into every corner. Jake, what's the pole position gonna be in FSR WC? I don't even know what lap times we were doing, I completely forgot. Was it 30s or 40s? Well, he's so confident, like he sends it into every braking zone and just about makes the corner. So I hope my tire advantage in the end is significant. Oh Jake, you're not doing both Le Mans and FSR. Or are you gonna join on Sunday evening and hope for the best? Oh, the ground clearance is amazing. Curbs does not exist. You'll be doing both. Well, it's possible to win both. When I was young, I did both. I think I won Interlagos WC after doing a 24-hour, but I don't know if I won the 24-hour race. What year was that? Either 20 or 21, I guess. Or even 19. Yeah, the DRS trains are frustrating. Oh, I have some good overspeed this time. But he's gonna send it around the outside. Ui, ui. Got him. Is he close enough for a dive? I don't think so. Where is my grip? Yeah. Okay. Why was that a cut warning? Okay. I mean, I went off with all 4 tires, but usually that's allowed or doable. He gained so much time in that chicane. Thought I broke at correct time, but somehow did not have enough speed into it. Not optimal. It can get me back. I don't know, in that corner it felt like also in RF2 that as long as I am still 2 wheels on the curb, I can go off track. Sometimes, or most of the times. Just slightly suboptimal, Alex, indeed. And he's off. Well, let's see if he actually has some pace now. Jake, don't remind me. A lot of PTSD from that. But having secondary delta in a SimHub dash is a life hack. I see the Bartoletti guy has completely destroyed his tires. No more pace. So, Well, that's green. I thought there would be no cut warning, to be honest. I returned back quite early. Wait, what? Every lap time you send in Discord is through Motec. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's very relatable. What a forklift. I really hope these GTEs get the new tire model in June. It's gonna be so much better to drive. And I'm looking forward to receiving a certain GIF as a reaction to that from Mr. Dennis Jordan. Well, I mean, every corner has to be a slight near-death experience. Like turn in, where the rear goes, but Delta goes in the other way. Yeah, if I stream next week, I think I'm just gonna do some, I don't know, yeah, iRacing. I'll take some IndyCar, do some oval racing, or maybe a road course, and cry about Sponge FFB. Ah, we are doing 20s. I thought it's either 30s or 40s. Okay. 24. Yeah. Owen is doing 23/8 already. Bonk. This car has negative rake at high speed or something. It just like into first Porsche curve when braking, the rear wants to kill me, then I go on power, the front goes into the heavens. P2 has binned it. I baited him into thinking he can catch me. The more I drive this car, the more it makes me think it's actually on the old RF2 tire model. Reminds me of the McLaren Senna GTR. The biggest hovercraft machine ever. We're finding the Turkey merchants. If there is FSR 2025 and if I have to do anything with it, I'll try my best to lobby for a quali format that will be impossible to prepare for. So there will be no hot lapping. No cut, no cut. It's a cut. Oh, it's a... oh, come on, it was green, then as soon as it appeared to be yellow, it immediately ended. No chance to lift out of it. Oh well, no PB then, and safety rating will suffer. Ah, yeah. Now the hypercar tires, David, are like a new tire model, and the GTE tires need to be updated because currently it's not good. Yeah, Janos will do 22s. He'll find a way to like have a working railroad, and the lap times will improve, and suddenly he'll be doing 22.9. And then he will join the FSR server and do a 24.6. Maybe. What about random fuel tank and random tires? Randomly selected 1 minute before move to quali, together with maybe a random railroad. Oh, hello. What do I write? There we go, I'm a useful beta developer. That's the first crash today, that's not bad. One of better days. At least it never crashes during quali or race or transition for quali to race. One v one Monaco. Oh, Monaco. We can do it with the RF2 60s track with the F3 car or F2. Well, the only crash that I had during actual session was during practice, but it was not a crash, it was like 20-second freeze and then it unfreezed like while I was in the barrier. Kind of like GPU crash. Wait, I need to register. So I assume there is enough of signups for me to make sense to do it. So let's register, continue. But that's gonna be the final one for me. Jake, have you found any car in RF2 that's not faster being drifted around Monaco hairpin? F2. Wait, is it, what's it called? 60. I don't even know what it's called. It's called Spark and EV. 60 something. A front wheel drive car. I only drive front wheel drive cars in like in physical world. In Sims, they're absolutely horrendous. Is that McLaren? Wait, there is a mod, right? Like a pretty good early 90s mod. Wait, let me do the good old custom steering wheel range thing. Oh, actually one more thing. Do I have the setup bug? I don't have the setup bug. Good. Wait, where is the button? Here is the button. Oh, that's all that... Okay. Maybe one day they make the camera more adjustable. Well, it's been a long time since I have last gotten that setup bug. But one time I rejoined 2 times and I still had it. Just enough time to figure out how messed up my braking point into turn 1 is. Ow. I gave up too quickly and then it pushed my thumb a bit too much. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember we did the race. Why is it this pointing left? And we did a race here in the night and the brakes were absolutely frozen. Is this still the correct setup? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, going into turn 1, the brakes are way too cold and they don't work. Note to myself. And maybe that brake bias can go a click forward. Oh, that curb. Why are people leaving the race in quali? And why doesn't the studio rename it from leaving the race to leaving the server? And why is this not a cut? I made the corner. That's good. Someone fix these track limits. No easy purple sectors. We have some nice competition. Well, still P1. Okay, brake early. Now it's too early. Ay, ay, ay. Wrong line. And I lost it. Well, one more try. I'm not gonna comment even. Oh no. That sector 3 at Fuji is doing really weird things to the brain. You feel like you are overshooting a corner and you are still too early for apex. And then it feels like you're gonna just understeer and suddenly the rear snaps. Never knowing what to do. But okay, that's P1 and some quite good competition from behind. .3, let's say, per lap.
Ladies and gentlemen, please start your engines.
Good old 33 liters always works in beginner LMP2. Taking 2 liters just in case. 2 liters extra. No, I don't want to exit current session. This button is... sometimes you need to click it while in server. Oh, if you go to settings you need to click it, right? But if you're in setup or lifetime you cannot click it. Why is it... okay. I'm hitting the pillow behind my neck with the rolling encoder for plus minus for the volume. Alright. I guess all set. This Fuji turn 1. Perfect corner for nice incident. I just hope that there will be no fully sideways cars going on the inside, on the grass into the apex. Like there were at Le Mans before. Guess I can safely take the racing line, right? Just about. Where is my front grip? These tires should not need any heat up, so I don't know why it was sliding so much on the front. Oh, come on. I broke at all possible points already. None of them works. Do I have the setup bug now? No, it shouldn't change from quality to race, right? It just feels ultra weird. Well, the pace is alright. Kind of made the apex this time. No, but I suppose these overcooled brakes make the braking zones very, very random. It takes so much time for the grip in the brake pads to come. Then it suddenly grips where you expect the fade to normally begin. So the muscle memory is not happy. Now that curb on the apex is actually quite nice. I guess still better to avoid it, but better to take it than mess up the line through the corner. I hit the apex, cannot believe it. Very poor line, but I hit it. 31-2. Wait, what was the quali pole? 31-0 even. That was a nice T1. Oh, but the Delta doesn't agree that it was anything special. This corner that I have just done, it just feels like the road is wet. It just does not have any bite, any grip. I guess the fact that I'm doing a weird U-shaped exit is killing the Delta. And the TC is cutting in. Yeah, the front just doesn't have any performance in that corner. Whatever I do. And the rear is about to snap, so... feels like ACC. The tires are not willing to make PBs anymore either. Oi oi oi. Oh, that was some very nice grip there on that exit curb. I'm just thinking and trying to compare the feeling of this LMP2 and also the GTEs to what I had in RF2. I don't know, it just feels significantly different even though it's supposedly copy-pasted. no new tires and so on, and no new physics, except for the hypercars, of course. I don't know if it's just actually the default setups, but the FFB itself, I don't know. Or maybe they did actually adjust the tires a little bit. But then it feels like it's sliding more than in RF2. If I remember for that GT Challenge series, which was although on GT Freeze, but still similar thing. There we were not really sliding the cars that much, they were not on the nose like crazy in the corners. But here they feel just different, I don't know. I prefer it in RF2. But yeah, it's early access. It will get new tires eventually. Is the first gear actually necessary in that corner to get some engine braking to help with the rotation? That was a nice lap. And it's gonna be even a 30.9. Very nice. Why did the rear snap? I saw front right having red color. Front right locked up and then the rear slided. That is so not right. But oh well, on the previous RF2 tires it was sometimes faster to lock up. The car actually slowed down better with some lockup. So that's how it felt now into turn 1. Front right locks up, and when it locks it actually like gets glued to the ground and the whole car rotates around it. Still more realistic than iRacing, which takes 2 seconds to unspin or unlock itself. And that first gear feels like symptomatic treatment. Or maybe just placebo for better personal feeling, but not really faster. That's one of the most frustrating feelings when driving RF2, like going into a corner, you turn in, you feel the front grip, it grips, and at some point it just stops gripping and you feel that weird sensation when the front just pushes forward and declines extra rotation. And at that point you know that you just overpushed it, but you did overpush because you got the FFB information that told you that it was possible to overpush. Oi oi oi. That curb is so weird, like with this car that's going a lot slower and has less downforce than hypercars. Like the curb just throws it up into the air and then the hypercars just eat it like it's nothing. Oh, I'm definitely finishing after this. Cannot even focus on the monitor anymore. Wait, 1:35. Yeah, I can safely do slower than 1:35 and still be P1. I think next week I'm surely going to look into some iRacing. I don't know how good is that for my viewership, but I mean I guess it doesn't really matter. Unsubscribing, oh well. Don't. And that's the finish line. No, I'm just thinking, like, most of the cars, like only 1 of 4 races in beginner and intermediate is with hypercars. And only the hypercars and the tires that I feel like are worth really driving. But even those could get updated in June, I don't know. And then in iRacing I'm fully sure that in every single race I'm gonna do, it's gonna be great competition. With my... what do I have? What iRating? I think I have 333 iRating or something like that. And honestly, I need some good competition to keep myself in the shape. But at the same time, I'm pretty happy I don't have to do Rennsport ESL R1. Which I could be or maybe should be doing, but oh well. A lot less stress. Right, so let's quickly check how much SR and DR I gained. When it eventually generates. Wait, how many races I actually did? I did 46 races. Got 2 bugs. +1, alright. I mean, as long as I can keep it gold, I'm happy. Although then I take 1 val for a race and I'm straight back to silver DR free. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Not much competition, but well, 4 wins is 4 wins. Not bad. On Saturday I'm streaming Trans Am, good old Pontiac Firebird around Mont Tremblant, and then okay, FSRWC on Sunday, of course. I'm more looking forward to that historic race for sure. So anyway, have a nice rest of the day or the evening. See you next time. Bye bye.